going, guys? Today we got a Polaris 325 on the back of my pickup truck. We're going to try and get it running today. My goal is to at least get it to fire and then go from there. It's not mine, it's a friend of mine. He says that he's having electrical issues with it and he wants to get it running for his wife. He rides I think he said a 2001 Yamaha Blaster, I think that's what it was. I actually rebuilt the motor in that one, and we actually had it running. So our next goal is getting this one running. He definitely said it has some electrical issues for sure. The guy he got it from doesn't mess with four-wheelers like I do. I mess with bikes. I have one here, and I got one on your guys' left of the camera. It's kind of covered right now, but it's I got a Harley on the left, a 2001 Suzuki Gixxer 600 there. But right now our main goal is to get that big thing running. I also have another Polaris. It's a Polaris 90, which is pretty much a baby version of that. And that one's upstairs. I'll end up pulling that out this summer and getting it running and stuff like that. That definitely has electrical issues for sure. I got to put a new key ignition in it and everything else, probably the battery, stuff like that. But today, I went and picked up gas for this guy. We're going to try and get this running today. So that's our goal. So, like I said, I've already found out a couple of issues with the electrical on this bike that I know for sure probably will not allow it to get either the coil pack running or anything like that, because there's a couple wires that are disconnected. So we're going to try and connect them back, get it all running, and then go from there. So you get to see me hassle my tailgate because my handle on there for some reason does not like to open. So I'm going to go grab my gloves. We're going to try and open my tailgate and lay it down, and then I'll climb in the back. I would pull in all the way, but the handlebars are a little taller than my bike or my garage door. I would take the garage door out, so I'm not trying to do that. So right now I have the battery on the charger. I have a tether that I use for my bikes. It's the same thing. I have it on there. We're going to try and charge that to see if it holds the charge. There is no acid missing out of any of the cells. I could see that for sure, but we're going to try and get it running. So let's go ahead and knock it out. Let's go. We're going to try a regular 12-volt battery. I'm pretty sure that's what these are. We're going to see if it has enough juice to at least start the bike, or at least fire, or get any spark or some sort of compression. If not, I'll have to do a full compression test on it. out of my pocket so I don't lose it or crush it. So I'm about to deal with some gas, and I don't want any of the gas on me or on any of the equipment I have. So, on that light you guys see back there, that's a extendable light that I have. We're gonna go ahead and use that so that I can see. I know it's daylight outside right now, but it's gonna get dark here soon. So I want to get a light on it, make sure that we have something to see. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull you guys closer, and then we'll catch you over there. All right, let me show you guys what we got going on over here. Neighbor's cars coming around. Here's the players. It's stamped right on the side of the case. It's also stamped right there on that case. Like I said, I can already see that there's wires and stuff like that not attached to the bike or attached to the electronic stuff. They did put a new starter solenoid on it. It's going to be on that side. I'll show you guys that in a minute. They also put a new brake cylinder here and a reservoir on the back end as well, which is good. He's definitely going to need a new exhaust for this because I will show you here in a second. There's a hole in the top. I'm not even going to try to weld that. It's just going to melt right through that rusty stuff. That's some thin, really, really, really thin metal. But I'll show you on the other side. Here's the solenoid, or starter solenoid. Here's a automatic players. I don't know if you guys can see that. But right now, I'll show you. This wire is not attached. That's supposed to be attached to that wire over there. Not the red wire. It's going to be right here. There's a wire right there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Right where my finger is. That's not attached. He said the guy that worked on it before, he did some running with the electrical to see what was going on, but he didn't connect everything back the way it should have been. But there's the jigsaw underneath that tarp there, and then underneath that tarp is the Harley. That Harley also is up for sale for parts. You can buy the whole bike. I'm not going to take any parts off of it and try to send it to you. It's going to cost me an arm and a leg just to do that. So I'm not going to tear that bike down because I don't want to sit on it. I mean, the bike's in really good shape. I mean, it's going to need some work for sure, but it does run. It's going to need new tires, new grips and control buttons on the top of the handlebars, probably a new clutch cable, new speedo cable, new brake hoses on the front as well. Both tires need to be replaced on the front, the back and the front. They're both going to need replaced for sure. The seats on it, there's really not a lot of stuff that it needs done on that, but our main goal is not that right now. We're going to focus on this bad boy right here. So I'm going to get you guys back on your tripod here and point you right up to the bike so that you can see me and the bike. But I got to climb up here though. They let me have the seat with it so that if I did plan on getting it running, try to ride it and see how it feels. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not riding this thing. The tires are bald completely, and that front driver's side one is completely flat. And my air compressor will literally shut this place down because it's pulling too much power on our breaker, and I don't want to keep going in and out and resetting it. So we're not going to do that. So here we go. I'm going to climb up here onto this truck and not hit my head on this garage frame. Oh, I just cracked my kneecap. Alright, let's see if everything's connected up front. I see two wires that are not connected to anything. Those look like they're going to be connected. That looks like a coil there. Wherever that goes. Alright, let's go ahead and connect this guy back up. I have to take my gloves off. Okay, I heard something. I heard a pop or connect. So I heard something going on over here. So that's possibly the issue right there. Where's this going to?